Yo, what's up, what's up, what's up?
What it is?
What is up, y'all?
Yeah, this is the CSON, which stands for Common Sense Over Nonsense. I'm 130, your host here. My name is Sam Buck Jones on the microphone on the ones and twos and the twos and fews. And before I pass it over to my co-host, we ask you to do this for us. Comment, like, subscribe, and share the video. And also, click that notification bell so you continue to be in the loop when we drop a hot video like this, like we about to do tonight. Now, with that being said, I'm going to pass it on to the players. Hit them up.
What it do, CSON family? My La Familia. What it do, y'all, man? This your boy, Boss Smith. Glad to be here for another CSON adventure, another CSON conversation. And got one more here, man. Brother, tell them what the magic number is.
Mr. 507, Mr. 507. What is happening, y'all? Good evening. Who y'all ready to roll, y'all? Ready to roll? Let's get in the ride. Let's go live. All right. Yeah, tonight gonna be a good one, y'all. As I can tell you this, man, get ready to sit in the classroom like you did a long time ago, because this is going to be a lesson you're going to want to come to class for. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. So, Buck Jones,
Yes,
let's go
sir.
ahead and get this session started, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And by the way, the topic for tonight is class is in session.
Ding, ding.
Once
you go.
again, class is in session.
You want Apollo Creed, didn't you?
Yeah.
Hey, what the bell? What's the bell?
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
No doubt, no doubt,
Yeah,
no
shout out,
doubt.
man, RP to Carl Weathers.
Already,
Right on,
already.
baby. Right on, right on.
Yeah. And this show here is it's a request from somebody from my fam. I remember when we had my dad's homegoing, and one of my relatives came to me talking about, well, you know what? Of all the shows that you've done, y'all talked about relationships, music, and et cetera, et cetera.
Right,
But
right.
y'all ain't never said anything about the kids. What about the kids?
Yeah.
So I said, you know what? You absolutely right. So therefore, we're gonna dedicate this to the kids, because the kids just went back to school this week and everything, and we're gonna dive into a lot of things compared to how school used to be and what it is now. So with that being said, we're gonna go and get into it. We're gonna get into it.
Let's do it, let's do it.
Now, you wondering why you see all this stuff here. You seeing cookies and soda and chips and, fruits and stuff like that. Well, a lot of that have to do with what the kids are eating nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ate a lot of this stuff too.
Yeah.
But nowadays, a lot of these kids are consuming this more than they consuming this. You know what I'm saying? So you know what? It leads to a whole lot of health problems that they may not be aware of. But I dive into that a little bit later. But for now, I'm gonna pass it on to the players, and I'm gonna start it up by asking them this question here:
What you got? What you got?
How is school is compared to what it like when we went to school to what it is now?
Man,
Go ahead, boss.
kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, I guess scholastically, they're learning some of the things that we didn't learn or learned a little bit later. But then on the same end, as far as things like, and peer pressure when we were in school, it was up there. Mm-hmm. It was way up there. But I think we had components components and parentage, to help walk us through that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shoot, things like, if they hit you, hit them back. Stuff like, stuff like that. And, we had adult administrators at that time who didn't act like they had their tail between their legs when it came to discipline these kids. Mm-hmm. And discipline our fellow student body who might have crossed the line at some point. Mm-hmm. And been a threat to not only one student, but the whole school and the faculty and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think that's one of the differences right there, man. It's like they seem more handcuffed now.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as opposed to what it was back in our time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it's almost like a quote unquote a hostage situation. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Today compared to our time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what about you, Magic Number? What do you think?
Well, I'm be honest with you. I think it's definitely different when we went to school.
Yeah.
A whole lot different. You know, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I really feel like things have gotten to soften up nowadays in the school system, man. It ain't what it used to be. You guys seen the video, man, where it was a brother who was working security in school, and I guess something was going on with the kids, and so he was trying to pick up the fight. So one of the girls, you know, started hitting on the security guard. And boy, let me tell you something. He forgot he was at work the way he whooped her ass. I mean, he whooped her like she owed him money. Tried to take his money, didn't want to give him his money, and pretty much told him to screw you and your money. So he whooped her ass like that. And man, he was getting on to see. But now look at that. Where did you even get the guts to be trying to swing on a grown man? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
And I can tell you right now, man, today you got some parents who are soft as hell. They're too busy trying to be the friend instead of being the grown up in the situation and telling the kids, if you don't like it, you can get out. Nowadays it's so much bullshit to go on now. Yeah. Teachers don't even get the respect no more. The parents are taking the kids' side. You know, and man, how at one point how I wanted, when I used to go to parent teacher conference night, man, the teacher would say I could be doing this and I would say no. And let me tell you something, man, I would get the coldest stare from my mom. I mentioned on the show probably before, how she make you feel like your face was on fire when she be staring at you. Man, you know,
like staring a laser beam at you. Huh?
Yes. Yeah. It would tell me to be quiet. And I said, "What? That teacher ain't gonna lie on you." I was like, "Okay, you don't punish me." I said, "Keep talking." Nowadays, my baby wouldn't do that, and that's why you got a lot of grown-ups going out in the world all screwed up because the privileges ain't what they think they should be. You know, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not like it used to be. The teachers were getting that ass a long time ago too when you screwed up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That taken away. It's a lot of stuff, man. And back then, you didn't have the cell phones and all. I felt like, man, I felt like when we went to school, man, and like I said, man, every generation probably said this once they grow up. I feel like our generation just had a better deal. I always feel like a better attention span going to school and a strong environment growing up in back then. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, it seemed like the teachers of yesteryear, as far as, you know, the old school teachings, it was a lot better, man. It was a thing of respect. Yeah, it's like me and him. We didn't really know each other then, but we went to the same elementary school, and
believe it or not,
believe it or not. But yeah, man. On the same note, we had teachers and administrators there that you just heard their last name, and it drew a high degree of respect.
Yeah,
names like Coleman,
Carlock. Woo, man, Miss Carlock.
Yeah.
Say, man, look. Now, I'm gonna let you get to that. I gotta say this though.
Yes, sir.
Miss Carlock, man, look, she got into it with this kid. His last name was Williams. I don't want to give up his first name. His last name was Williams. And he failed the spelling test. And he asked Miss Carlock, come on, didn't pass. Well, you're not as dumb as you look, are you? So he went back and told his mama. Miss Carlock didn't care, man. She didn't care. She went back and told his mama what she said. The lady comes the next day. I like to talk to Miss Carlock. Miss Carlock, y'all Miss Carlock. Can I talk to you? Y'all hold on a second, I'll be right back. Miss Carlock go in the hallway. And we heard the door was open, so we being nosy, we listening. You called my son dumb because he didn't pass the spelling test. Miss Carlock said, yes, I did. Your son is stupid. I'm like, why is that? Now, hold on a second. You don't be calling my son, well, what you want me to call him? He didn't pass the test. He didn't pass the spelling test, so what is he then if he not dumb? Now, look now, they start getting loud. Man, they were about to fight. Mr. Coleman come across the classroom, close our door. We're like, oh, man, damn. Man, they about to get it on out there. Man, but y'all, that was that went down. Hey, man, your son's stupid. Okay? Damn. Your son is dumb. I'm sorry. Man, that's, let me tell you something. The respect, man, after Miss Carlock. Hey, man, look. She got into a my own man one time. Really? I did something. She popped my hand. I told her, I come out to the colleague and said one day, he said, what's wrong? What? What'd you say? I got popped in the hand. For what? But they stopped that car. Put that jaw. Oh, shit. Man, they went to school. I went in there. She said, I want to talk to Miss Carlisle. No, he had on the jogging suit back then, the Puma jogging suit.
Oh yeah.
He had the little cap, the fro sticking out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I see it right now.
Yeah, so he went into the school.
Already.
Went to the school.
Uh-huh.
And her assistant, go stand outside and wait. Man, I was out there for a fucking hour. I said, damn, what's going on in there, dog? But I said, come on, let's go. I said, damn. After that, man, the respect they had, they ended up being real cool with each other after that.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Nowadays, you ever talk about, hey, man, look, tell the truth.
Because what I gather what happened in that room, man, shoot, he heard her side, she heard his side.
I was
Yeah.
acting, but I didn't really do it. It was the kids around me.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And she popped all us in the hand. I said, how you do that? Put it out there.
Yeah.
I'm like, my mind, all right, fix your ass. Yeah, okay, all right, you should have did that. You know, so, but looking back on it, man, it taught you a lot. A respect. Many kids ain't getting taught that no more.
No, they not.
But, I mean, what you think? What y'all got?
Well, compared to what we went to school to what it is now, man, you know, back then teachers cared.
Yeah.
They really cared.
Oh, they showed you. They go to your crib.
Yeah, they go to your crib. They
went
cared.
to
They
your
actually
house.
cared about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They cared about, you know, what you passed, what you failed, and if you are failing, they do whatever they can, you know, to help you come up and help you pass to the next grade. But nowadays, that's not the case no more.
No.
They look at these kids like numbers, man. They
Yeah.
look at them as numbers. Matter of fact, I just read in the newspaper where Dallas high schools rank. And it's no surprise that that the lowest rankings of high schools are the schools that's attended mostly by black and brown children.
Wow.
And matter of fact, Wilma Hutchins, one of the schools that was part of a school shooting, not once but twice, back-to-back years, they ranked dead last.
Hutchins?
Hutchins,
The Hutch.
the Hutch.
You know what? I was.
And you know why that is? It's the location.
No wonder the women act like
And then a lot of people don't realize that, you know, the reason why that is, one of the reasons why that is because of the enrollment. A lot of kids a lot of parents are transferring their kids to the suburbs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, the ranking is falling as far as it has. And now it's going to get to the point that it keeps falling, continue to fall, and going in that direction. The state going to take over.
Well, you know, it's not only not right now here where we at, man, but it's nationwide.
Yeah, it's nationwide.
You see what I'm saying? So why? So you know what? Here's the thing, man. You know, I made a joke a while ago. He tapped me on the shoulder. He said Wilma Hunt was last. Well, I knew a couple of people from there. I said, no wonder that's how they act. Okay, no wonder. Anyway, but the reason the thing is this, man, is because it's not popular to be smart, especially you in a black school.
That's part of it too, yeah.
If you smart, what do you call a nerd? When you're a class clown, everybody loves you.
Yeah.
Why is that so popular in our race? Why is that? If a kid in class, if a kid's in a classroom, he gets straight A's and he probably can read a book just one time and tell you everything in that book like it ain't like he just read it. You know, why is he considered a nerd?
Or a square or a goofy.
Yeah, I mean, seriously. Why is it the dumbest ones? Now, don't get me wrong now. I'm not, you know, putting nobody down. Because I was in school, I ain't going to lie. I hated school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I barely did my work. I went to class. I went. Okay. And I would pass. You know, sometimes be barely pass. I just didn't have an interest in school. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the guy, hey man, you know what, man, whatever. I wouldn't talk bad if I wasn't you. I see you. Man, he's in a band. You and that old tight ass cape you was wearing. Trying to kick his legs up. Anyway. Y'all talk about shit. Oh man, no, anyway, let's move on. I'm getting distracted.
On to the store.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't the best kid in school. I wasn't. You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't have an interest in school.
Yeah.
You know, unless it was dealing with a certain subject. But why not try to make kids interested in something? You know, that's the thing, man. Nowadays, man, what I'm seeing, you go online, Facebook, Google, it's a lot of things, man, that they can use now. Well, you're really, I'm not saying you don't have to be in the classroom, but man, teachers, look at the teachers like what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Teachers back then, they were serious about, some were serious when you were failing. They call your house. 8 o'clock, 8:30, I remember the hours.
Yeah.
I used to be by the phone. Yeah, damn, I know I done fucked up. When it ring, that one time, I hung it right back up. I left it off the hook.
And ain't no telling who you hung up on because there wasn't no call ID back then.
Sure wasn't. But I knew it was a teacher. I just had that feeling. Okay.
Yeah.
What time is it?
That
phone ring. When I heard the phone ringing. Ain't nobody on her. Then I wait a little bit. Take it out.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right. Man, one night, man, they got me. They called back 9:15. Who just called this late?
Wow.
Oh, my God. I got in trouble. Why did you... Hello? Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Oh, man, who is it? The teacher at the school. You heard me in the room talking. I'm listening around the corner. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Where is he? Here in the bed? Tell me to come here. What's going on up in this school? You sitting there? Nothing. Why teacher called almost at 10 o'clock? What's wrong with them people? They crazy? What'd you do? Do nothing. Okay, man. Boy. You know what? Your punishment, tomorrow you come home, you won't have no TV, no radio, you won't have nothing in there. Just you and them books.
Yeah.
If you don't do good in the books, we won't have another problem. Oh, hell, that's how it was.
Yeah.
They meant business.
They did.
Now, man, nobody get on curve. Teachers don't want to beat her. You barely have barely have teachers who do curve. Yeah. But they outnumbered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And keep going though.
It's really ultimately between our days and today's days, as far as the teachers and administrators, man, it's a classic thing of cause and effect.
Right.
When you think about it. Because, it goes back also to the statement that as far as raising us, the old saying used to be, it takes a village. Right. It takes a village to raise a child.
Yep.
One of the biggest parts of that village were the teachers and administrators. And they were an important part of the village. They worked alongside the parents and whoever else, Mr. James at the corner store and whatever else that was looking out for the kids on the way to school. Right. And all that. But of all that in the village, well, yeah, different folk. Anyway, yeah. Along the way, the teachers got kicked out of the village. And that's part of it. Yeah. And through some silly rules, probably ridiculous powers that be.
Parents got weak over the
entitled powers that be. That spread the belief system across the board. Right. Including to groups and certain groups and races that wasn't going to be helpful. It was going to be harmful. Right. And and I think that was the cause. And the effect is the stuff that we see today. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, everything in life has a genesis. And I think, with school, I think one of the things that caused school to take a turn was the fact that they took God out of school. Oh, man, that's where it all started. It started with that. And ever since they took God out of school, ain't nothing been right. Look at, it's been thousands of school shootings. It doesn't matter if it's elementary school, middle school, high school, college. All of them been hit. And I think the ones that stick out more than anything to me, the school shootings, was the one in Columbine in Oklahoma. Back in 99. And that's where it all started. Those in Colorado. And then Sandy Hook, and then Uvalde. And then I mentioned earlier about Wilma Hutchins because it got hit back-to-back years. And what do all of these schools have in common that got shot up? All of them, what they had in common is none of them schools had metal detectors. It's amazing to me that you want to put the metal detectors in the black schools, but when the schools that's getting shot up, they don't have any metal detectors. Now all of a sudden you want to put the metal detectors in there now after the fact. And also, particularly with Uvalde, you got people who's supposed to be
first responders coming to the school to help the kids, being attacked. You got people worried about their damn pension instead of going in there trying to save them kids' lives.
Yeah, them tell you something, them pussy ass dudes, that's right, I said it, was sitting outside. This mom jumped the fence, ran in there, and got her kids. And they were talking about arresting her. I said, no. What it was, she made the police look bad.
Yeah, look even
They
worse than
they should have went in there, man. That's never gonna go away. They outside with the man. Y'all, let me tell you something, man. That lady jumped the fence, went in there with no gun or nothing, and got her 2 kids. And you want to talk about we're gonna run out? Screw that, man. They don't lock all them dudes up for being cowards.
Yeah.
They should. That's what they should do, man.
Yeah.
You need more. See, this is the deal, man. We're so see. This is what I really believe, man. Within the last 30 years, this world has everybody's walking around mad because they're not sitting in the house on the hill, or they're not rich, or whatever going on. What happened to just living life? I really believe, man, that's the problem when you see a lot of growing. That's why a lot of stuff not getting taught.
Yeah.
We so upset, we angry, I don't want to be here, I hate my job. Not only at teaching, but anywhere else you go to work. People just don't, hey man, look, you don't have to be working.
Yeah.
You can sit somewhere being hungry. But how you gonna teach? You want to talk about difference between when we were growing up, man, people back then were more prideful back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our generation of parents was glad to have this and that. Because some of them came from when they was poor.
Yeah.
See, we don't probably got no idea what your parents went through growing up.
And you know
When
what?
they say, man, boy, we were poor, we ain't had, because when we growing up, they handled their business. They were happy for everything. I remember seeing people like that, man. When you pull up to the car wash, you see a man that we knew at the car, my old man. He was always washing out his Cadillac. Dude was always just happy all the time.
Yeah.
Man, one time he gave me, I remember he put in play, here you go, little man, gave me $100.
Yeah.
See, that era people were happy. Now we I want to be a millionaire. I hate my life. That was going on with folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's less grateful people.
It is.
And,
Yeah.
because they hadn't been through shit.
Yeah.
That's why I say, man, we are in an era of weak folks. We are.
Yeah,
People just got no goddamn idea
Yeah.
what to be appreciative.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, we went to COVID a few years ago when they were telling folks, you can't come outside. You can't go outside, wear a mask. People were getting sick, man. People was getting sick. Talking about was some shot they shot up in the air.
Yeah.
That's what they done done. And some folks didn't. Hey man, be grateful. We don't see, man.
And that's the word right there, grateful.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
think it's more and more generations of ungrateful people.
Yes.
And in case you didn't know, man, an ungrateful person is a miserable person.
Exactly.
An ungrateful person is one.
And we
that's
got a
never
lot
gonna-
of.
Yeah, an ungrateful person is one that no matter what you do for them or how you do it for them and stuff, they ain't never gonna be satisfied. Because the number one problem is they're not happy with themselves.
Right.
When
Right.
you ain't happy with yourself, you can't do shit for nobody else, man.
Already.
A lot of negativity and misery goes a long way. You see it on your jobs. Yeah, you see it when you go to the store looking at people's faces. I don't know what people go through,
Yeah.
but man, damn, I just noticed the difference between when I was growing up how people were compared to now.
Yeah.
It's like people were more happy back then because a lot of them came from nothing.
Yeah.
And they was glad to be where they at. Here we are. I think that's the problem, like what you just said. We, last 30 years or 40 years, people been spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
Oh, you can be anything you want to be. We need to have, that's another thing in school, you need to have something called reality 101. You might not be an athlete at 20 years old. You might be something super when you get 40 years old. Things take time. Everybody's stuff is going to come now, something's going to come later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like what we doing here with this. We talked about this for a long time. Sometimes we just talking about it. Now we actually doing it.
Right.
And let me tell you something, man. We are grateful that people watch this show and the feedback we get from it. We are grateful for it. We're not about, man, we should be here. No, I'm not going to never say that. Because I'm just sitting here, man, talking, knowing somebody's going to watch and might actually enjoy the show. Good enough for me.
And we have the knowledge of this show's not for everybody.
Yes.
But as long as we reach out and help somebody.
Yeah.
That's
what we
the bottom
all-
line.
that's
Somebody
what
might be
that's what
sitting
we
at
all
home, man, waiting for CSON to come on. Oh, good, it's a show. Cool. They might just want to sit back and watch the films or whatever.
I hope they don't sound like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CSON, Yippee!
Yeah. You know what I meant though.
Yeah.
But even if you do, we accept you too.
Yeah. I don't care
Yeah.
if Big Bird watched this damn show.
Hey, woo.
Hey, where's Steffi?
Uh-huh.
Where's Steffi? Steffi back there getting high in the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hold on, Bird. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
It's a win, bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to base them niggas off of brother, man. They had
Already.
to. I know they based Grover off of black man. Grover never could keep a job.
What's his name? Grover. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Grover, who never could keep a job, and Super Grover coming up with some kind of hustle. Grover was black, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You see, that's what we talking about. See, you know, we grew up on programs like Sesame Street and stuff like that. That's what we grew up on. But nowadays, you know, when it comes to the parents, see, parents back then, you know, cared about their kids. Nowadays, you know, most of these PTA meetings, who do you see? You see a whole lot of single mothers, you know, at the PTA meetings and stuff like that. And then back in the day, you know, after school programs, we had those. Now with this dumb as F administration that we got now, they cut the program, they cut the benefits, they cut jobs, they cut, you know, folks losing money, you know, losing their jobs and all this stuff, losing their livelihood and everything like that because they want to save a buck. And this comes straight from that big beautiful bill that this fool signed. And that bill is ugly as you know what. But at the end of the day, man, when it comes to the kids, and this was an incident, and I'm gonna let Mr. 507 talk about this because he definitely got something to say about this, about the 3 kids that would try to breaking in a Walgreens.
Oh, gosh, man.
Oh, yeah. That was in our city, too. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
that was in our
Dallas.
city.
Sure was.
Went viral.
It was.
Uh-huh.
I saw that.
Yeah, you go ahead and talk about that, Mr. 507.
Okay, y'all. Look, I'm going to tell y'all something. When I saw that, I said that's a certified ass whooping that needs to be done right now. Them kids in there cussing out them grown folks, talking about calling the cashier the B word and all this, and call my mama, and I'm like, man, look her. Then the sister gets on there. My mama didn't have them do nothing. And the kid, well, my sister got money. Now, hold on a second now, man. Now, hold on. Wait a minute, man. Y'all, you're trying to cover up something, man, that you ain't got enough room to cover. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. What were them kids, mom, see, this is what happened. And I've seen this before. You got parents nowadays what I call the cool kid era. See, meaning by that is, I'm going to teach my kid how to go out and do some dumb shit and be cool. So I can be cool. Them kids going to grow up resenting your ass. It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right now, it's cool to you right now being 11, 12, 13 and hanging out with your mom and dad and doing all kind of crazy shit. But you ain't got no idea how it's going to affect you once you grow.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get older and see that they were wrong how they raised you, it comes to resentment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, ain't no way in the world you should have had your kids in there stealing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calling a woman on. You could tell a lot of people said this. One of the kids you could tell been around his mama too long, the way he was talking.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Big guy called him it's just you sound like some hood rat.
Mm-hmm.
Some hood rat that got busted, what you sound like.
Mm-hmm.
So I was watching that and it was kinda like, well, I said, well, see, this how you know, man, there's no men there.
Yeah.
If there are, they sorry as hell.
Mm-hmm.
This all goes back to what I said a long time ago. You know, me, like I said, man, I never been a schoolboy type. I've always kind of been in between or whatever. But when you deal with certain type of people and expect a longevity type of success out of certain people who don't care about nothing, you're gonna be dead wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking a lot of kids we are seeing that happening now.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm not gonna sit up here and, you know, talk about the brothers who've been locked up, because I've been friends with one of them and I knew some of them. But man, but then at the same time, you got a lot of people don't look forward to nothing. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I knew women. I like him. He cool. Man, this dude wasn't no good, man. He didn't care about nobody. All you gonna do is use you. But he cute though. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times you get caught up with him, you can't even find him.
Yeah.
Then years later down the road, here's another spitting image of him acting the same way he did.
Uh-huh.
And you expect this is all the '90s bullshit caught up now. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. And you know what, man? It's amazing that it came to that. It really has. Which reminds me, I know you're wondering why you see this food here. You know, the chips and the cookies and stuff like that. Well, there was a law that recently was passed in some states, like a dozen states, particularly the red states, that you cannot purchase these items no longer if you use food stamps or use an EBT card. So a lot of kids, you know, will eat this stuff. And you know, there's nothing wrong with having these things, you know, if you do it in moderation.
Right.
But if you do this on the regular, you know, you eating this food here, and then you go to McDonald's and stuff, and you get some food there, and you know, you eat that stuff over time and time and time and stuff like that. You know, you're gonna gain weight. They just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's also keep it a buck for this, Bud Jones.
Yes, sir.
A lot of these mothers are sorry as hell now.
Yeah.
They don't want to cook every day like back in the day.
Uh-huh.
This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner right there.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
Oh, like you say, every now and then you go to Jack in the Box, you might switch it up.
Uh-huh.
I go to Burger King. But
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
They don't know what no home cooked meal is. What you cooked today, Mom? Well, y'all, I made some turkey out of king. Oh, man, what the hell is that? Oh, you must have grew up. Oh, y'all must have been boo. Hold up a minute.
Yep.
Damn, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that. You don't hear that no more. Because like you said, man, I think in Belgium, there's a lot of choices the women made and the men that they got with.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I can say what the hell you want. Y'all chose to be with men who wasn't shit.
Yeah.
And now, when they kid, now you complain about this. That was your choice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You see it in the school systems.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna sit up and sit blame the men. A lot of men, y'all messing with these HOs and these, no telling what else. And y'all crying about, man, she got more man. Hey, man, look, I can't put it all on the women. You can't. But let's talk about these kids, though. If we got a couple of minutes left. That might be on another show. We continue up.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic, though, man. The kids have got to be taught and got to be loved. And at the same time, they got to learn respect.
Yes, sir.
There's too many kids out there, man, what I'm seeing. Kids getting jumped on and shot at and shot. All kind of stuff.
Yep.
I mean, these are, we was experiencing that growing up. I think that's when, man, in the early 90s, oh, man.
Yeah.
Back then, it was crazy. You had to watch ass walking on.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was literally, it was going on back then.
Yep.
But now, it's exposed so much, all I got to do is pick this up.
Yeah.
That's all you see. And most of the time you see it going on, it's with us it's blacks.
Yeah.
Young black kids. I said, boy, most social media guys looking so bad right now. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's pitiful. We think we being famous, recording a shootout, for somebody getting shot.
Yeah.
Not knowing this is going to be later on, this is going to be not good later, man. It's not. And you wonder why, excuse me, they want to cut off everything. They want to cut this off.
Yeah.
Y'all, because some people have got too comfortable. Some of us don't want nothing.
Yeah.
That's why Section 8 right now, they're giving you 2 years to get your shit together now. I told somebody about that. But what's something wrong? And what? Hey, look, man, look.
Yeah.
Why would you? No, that's going to be another subject we're going to talk about.
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir.
I don't want to hold the brothers up. We about to run out of time, but y'all go ahead.
Yeah. If you can pass me one of them chips, Boss Smith, I'm gonna show you how much of a difference we can make. Now, this chip here, it says sour cream and onion. Okay. All right. Now, I saw this on Facebook. Somebody was crying that they couldn't use their EBT cards. They can purchase something like this. The chips, the cookies, the cakes, and all this, the whole nine, and everything. But you can put this back. We the people that we can do the most with the least. If you really want chips like this, this is what you can do. Go to the store, get you a bag of potatoes. Get your bag of potatoes. Take the potatoes home and open the bag, peel those potatoes, wash them real good, put them in a pot, then put them in the air fryer. and everything. And then when they finish frying and stuff, you know, put a little Mrs. Dash on there and everything like that. You know what? You know, there's your potato chips right there, and it's more healthier. You know, we always been a creative people. We do the most with the least. Where do you think leftovers come from? From other people's scraps.
During slavery time.
During slavery. And we survive off that, we'll survive off this too. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the water and the sodas and stuff, you know, we got stuff, you know, this stuff is full of sugar. This stuff full of sugar right here. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, it's okay to drink it every now and then. And I'm looking at the back of the can, it says 0 calories. This right here, you know, a lot of people arteries all jacked up because they're not drinking enough of this. You know what I'm saying? So if you start drinking more of this and less of this, you know, it will save you a whole lot of time in the long run by not getting on a whole bunch of medication as you get older. Because like Mr. 507 said, this stuff right here is some people's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line. You know, it's all about taking care of yourself. We ain't trying to tell you what to do. We ain't trying to tell you what to eat and all that kind of stuff. It's your prerogative, you know, to eat whatever you want to eat, do what you want to do. We just tell you there's another way and a healthier way to go and get whatever you need. And that's all I have to say about that. And I'm going to let Boss Smith take it from here.
Yeah, and you know, some of this I understand is not by accident, but by design as far as what's built around our communities. You know, but there's ways around it, y'all. And, you know, it's up to us, you know, to discover those ways, just like the slaves discovered ways in slave times, you know, with white folks' table scraps. We took that stuff, turned lemons into lemonade, so to speak, and made soul food.
There you go.
Made a whole new thing. So, yeah, you know, things are built against us, but we always were able to take the stuff that was built against us and find a way to put it to our advantage.
What was for us?
Yeah, and make it more for us. And you know, sometimes to the point to where those folks that tried to persecute us was like, man, how can we get like that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's like one more thing I got to say is this, man. The first time I actually tasted diamond red tea was in my grandma's kitchen when I was 5 years old.
Right.
It wasn't in no store. I still say to this day somebody stole a recipe for sweet tea and made money off of it. So a lot of things was already created, man. We already did before, you know, it even got here. And that's what we need to teach our kids in school.
Yeah.
How to be creative. And also at the same time, reality 101. Make the best of what you got.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what? Go with the flow. No, I'm gonna say this before we get off. Go with the flow. Go with the flow of things. Don't give up. And make the best of what you got.
Make the best of what you got, and you know, make wise choices.
Yeah.
As far as when you even trying to put a family together.
Exactly.
You know, shoot, bottom line of it, it may be controversial. You can't take something that's built to leave and try and make something that's built to last.
There you go.
All right.
Right
It's
on.
not gonna happen.
Right on. Right on. That's right, man.
That's good. That's good.
And at the same time, man, I'm gonna tell y'all like this: you in a situation you don't like, get out of it.
Yes.
Figure a way to get out of it. Use your brain. That's why you have it. But I mean, another thing is, and nobody tell you stop you for what you want to do.
Yeah.
All the negativity in the world, man, keep going.
Yeah.
You gotta, like I said, man, you gotta be tough out in this world. That's what I was told growing up. You gotta be tough.
Yeah.
Nowadays, man, you get in a fight at school. Oh, zero tolerance. Oh my gosh. Hey, little fight. What happened?
Yeah.
That's part of this world.
Yes, sir.
How we teaching our kids how to be stand up for ourselves every time we're gonna punish the bully. Now, the bully got his ass whooped. Okay, they friends. Shake it out, keep moving.
Yeah.
That's what made this generation where we in right now, our era.
Yeah.
What made us tough, man. We come up from that old school, way by that old school.
Yeah.
I think down the road somewhere, we in a dilemma right now. Some kind want to put them on morals. Some, oh, I want to be cool. I want my kid to like me. That's right now. That's where we at.
Yeah. And on that note, we feel to go and get up out of here. We just want to say thank you to the Vineyard and everything like that. And my name is Sam Bug Jones on the microphone. And since this class in session, class is dismissed.
Ding, ding.
Looking at ass. Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.